Good evening, I'm Gina Maria Garcia.
And I'm Justine Steinberger. Thank you for joining us. Students should resist corporate power and do more for the environment. At least that was the message that politician Ralph Nader encouraged when he spoke on campus.
There's no mention of the corporation in the Constitution. There's no mention of the word company. Why are they controlling us? The preamble starts, "We the people," not "we the corporations."
Nader was a part of Northeastern's environmental group NU Heat's Do It in the Dark 2-week series of events. NU Heat wants students to reduce energy consumption. They plan on screening the film The 11th Hour at 6:30 p.m. this Thursday in West Village G.
Members from SGA sat down with NUTV to recap their work over the past semester. SGA President Michael Sabo says one of their biggest accomplishments was launching an initiative for financing club sports. Club sports with 25 or more members on their roster now receive $1,500 more in funding. The SGA also created a $15,000 fund to finance the leasing of facilities and space for those clubs.
Previously, groups were all funded at the same level, whether they were a sailing team or a lacrosse team, and groups have different needs. So that was one thing we were able to accomplish that hopefully helped a lot of students.
One task the SGA is working on is the university's funding priority process. In the fall, students filled out surveys to rank how their tuition money should be spent. Those rankings have been sent to the administration.
And towards the middle of March, we'll hear back from them about which priorities they're acting on in the next fiscal year. Things like upgrading classrooms and making more software available through MyNU, and just other priorities that have come to our attention through the student body.
If you're interested in contributing your feedback to the SGA, you can contact them at sga@neu.edu.
Some upperclassmen felt they were notified too late about being waitlisted for on-campus housing. That's why they came to the apartment fair in Curry last week. Realtors from all around Boston met students and began setting up appointments.
When I found out I was on the wait list, it was a choice of whether or not I was going to wait and take my chances or move off, so I figured it's better to start looking to move off. Then I'm not stuck in a random room and I can find some place that I like.
I would have appreciated being notified sooner about our relative chances for getting on-campus housing.
If you're an upperclassman and you felt you were notified too late about on-campus housing, we want to hear from you. Email us at nutv@neu.edu.
Hopeful singles gathered for a Valentine's Day mixer where you only have 4 minutes to decide whether you're a match or not.
NUTV's Kristen Pilateri gives us a look at Northeastern's own speed dating party.
With Valentine's Day approaching, someone needs a date. The bachelors and bachelorettes line up to find a potential match fast. How? Speed dating. The Caribbean Student Organization sponsored this fast-paced matchup. Each couple had 4 minutes to get to know each other. If conversations couldn't spark, there was a list of questions that could help. When time is up, everyone grades each of their dates on scoring cards with either a yes or no. The end result is the possibility of a potential match. For NUTV, I'm Kristen Pilateri.
The Ballroom Dance Club held a Valentine's Day masquerade. Dance styles included the rumba and tango. Experts and beginners all shared the same dance floor. If you're interested in learning some new moves, the Ballroom Dance Club provides free dance lessons each week. Swing dancing is their next theme. That dance will be on March 13th.
With Valentine's Day over, we asked students their most awkward Valentine's Day experience. NUTV's Alexa D. Benedetto brings us our question of the week.
And have you ever had an awkward Valentine's Day experience?
Ooh, yeah, I did once. I was with the girl, but I didn't realize that she was also interested in this other guy, and we both got her almost the same exact thing, but she decided to hang out with him instead of me that day. And it wasn't heartbreaking, but it was really awkward when I gave her the present and she already had the same thing on her. And it was just this kind of awkward attention, kind of walked away, and it was fine. Saw her the next day.
An ex-girlfriend of mine, actually, I bought her flowers and everything, and she really liked gummy dinosaurs, which is ridiculously specific, but I went to her house on Valentine's Day, and she had planned another date with another guy, and so I gave her the flowers, but I kept the gummy dinosaurs for myself.
Good. That's good. That's a rough hit, though. Okay.
I worked at a restaurant for about 4 years when I was in high school, and I took the girl that I had like a crush on from, I want to say, like 4th grade, and I was a junior in high school. Now out to Valentine's Day at the restaurant that I worked. It was one of the nicest restaurants in my area, and we had like a special table made up for us because I worked there, so they accommodated me, and everything went like beautifully. Everything went nice. At the end of the date, she told me that someone asked her out the day before, and my heart was crushed, and it was the most awkward movie afterwards, fondue after that, and it was just like, it was so awkward.
It's a little more awkward when you get broken up with on Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's true.
Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, I guess it's, some people it's a cheap way to get out of buying gifts.
It's 3 weeks into the Lunar New Year, and Chinese student organizations continue to celebrate. The program included a lion dance, martial artists, and other various cultural performances. This event also recognizes our own school's growing Chinese language program. Judy Rosenberg, owner of Rosie's Bakery, baked some sugar-packed treats at the exhibition kitchen. NUTV's Jade Rosenberg tells us why Judy encourages putting a little sin into your diet.
At Exhibition Kitchen, dieting was swept under the rug. Students enjoyed a dessert cooking demo from Judy Rosenberg, owner of Rosie's Bakery.
Do you do a lot of dessert eating in college? I know I did. Or have times changed?
Rosenberg has always had a sweet tooth. She made a layered cookie, brownie dessert, and fried donuts. And students took a particular interest in one of her recipes that has a unique name.
And I mean, it was named because it tasted like, oh my God, this is so great. Yeah.
In a raffle, several students won an autographed copy of her new cookbook. Rosie's Bakeries are located in Cambridge, South Station, and Chestnut Hill. For NUTV, I am Jade Rosenberg.
That's all we have for you tonight, Northeastern.
Join us again next week for another edition of the NUTV News Show. Thank you for watching, and good night.